'Cause we are about to go live, but I have a special guest with me just before. This is just for the show intro. But hello, this is my dear friend, Miss Dana Fellows, who is part of the Mavens of Merch. Please introduce yourself and sort of tell people just a little bit about what the Mavens of Merch is, because I want people to go discover you guys.
No.
Okay, that's it. That's all I needed from you. Okay, guys. Other than that, you guys are amazing. We're going to go live here in just a few minutes anyway, but until then, you guys are rocking it. Join me on a special Saturday edition of Unfiltered Live. All right, folks, what is going on? We are live on a Saturday. Like, I know it makes no sense, but yeah, I'm live on Saturday. It's like usually, those weekends, I don't know, they're a little fun, extra, whatever you want to call it. So, but I have not one, but 2 episodes I have to make up. Because, number one, I did miss a few shows with strep throat, and my goal was to do 100 episodes. So for me to get to 100 episodes, I have to make them up. So last night was episode number 68. And tonight, or this afternoon, excuse me, this is episode number, 69, folks, 69. It's our favorite number in a numerical sense. So here we are live on Saturday. So if you're checking us out for the first time, please do me a favor, head over to our YouTube page. We're always trying to build our YouTube viewers over there. Simply go to YouTube and use the user tag at the Gabe Leal Experience on there, and you can subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to let you know whenever we are live, whenever we schedule new lives, and whenever we drop new video content on the channel. So if you're checking us out on YouTube, thank you. All right, and of course we are on our favorite platform, and there's people like this man. I mean, how hard can it be to go live every day? Exactly. I question that myself every day, Robert Berry. So this week we're going live 6 days out of the week. We might even go live tomorrow to sort of get caught up on our goal of reaching 100 episodes by December 30th. So, when I was thinking about like even doing this today, I was like, you know what? Can I count it? Can I count it? It's like, damn straight I can count it. I'm going to count this one. It might not be during the weeknight, and, it might not be without a guest. And even the topic, like some nights when I go solo, I do like really introspectively think about a topic that I want to talk about. Yeah. I don't know if you're busy, but we can always play around with it. And oh God, that sounds terrible. I shouldn't have said it that way. Um, but yeah, if anybody's interested in joining, like maybe Robert or anybody that's watching, I'm gonna share the link um, on the actual like show page, and you can come and join me in the studio, and I will. Hold on 1 second, folks. There I am. There I am live. I look cool, don't I? I do look cool. All right. Okay, here you go. Dropping the link. If anybody cares to join me live. Um, so that's a live stream. So I'd use something different. It's not StreamYard or Restream or anything else. It is just me. And there's my own comment on LinkedIn. Sweet. So it does work. Oh, here we go. And I can drop another comment in here as well. Welcome to the bonus show. I don't know if that would make any sense. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, you can know what the heck. But I do have a protocol here to follow, so I'm going to be covering this at the end of the show, but we're going to get into it. But do me a favor. Please head over to our MPro Media swag store. We just dropped some hot new merch, and I'm going to be talking about this here in a little bit. Time for the holidays. If you want to support your favorite creator here, head over to www.mavensofmerch.com/Gabe Leal. Head over to the creators tab, and you can find all of our swag. So, and yes, nobody has hot swag like me. You're going to start seeing that happen. All right. So don't be deadbeats, freeloaders. Help out your favorite creator. Go head over and get some merch. Rock it, baby. Okay. And of course, gotta love to our Inky Black design team. They are the ones that helped me create my MPro Media Design logo and so much more. If you're interested, learn more about what they do and how they can help you, head over to www.inkyblackdesign today. All right, back at it. Like I said, we are live for a Saturday show, which usually for most people makes no sense. They're like, what? Like I was actually, this is the frustrating part. I'm already in the mindset of doing a live stream. I do an apology to Zulf, excuse me, Zulf. Yes, Zulf and I were supposed to be doing a live stream today. I was having technical audio issues. And apparently I had to go back and reset everything again because I couldn't quite put my finger on it, why it wasn't working. And then when I went into a LinkedIn audio event, it was me that was screwing up. So I apologize. We're going to do that again. He had to do his show solo. That sucks because I was looking forward to having a conversation. And, when I get my mind in my live stream mindset, I love to talk about it. So the blanket is moving back there because my daughter is in the blanket. So, but it's funny. It's a waffle shaped cover. So she's almost like a pig in a blanket. Not saying, never mind. I won't touch that. All right. But yes, the blanket is moving. And hello, thank you for tuning in. And yes, Robert, one day, I don't know when, but I'll have Robert Berry on this show where he's not next to me and Raquel. It's so funny. I've actually had the two people that are commenting here next to me at the same time. So, but you know how that goes. It'll be fun. I have still, looking at it now, 31 episodes to fill. And I'm barely starting to like book now for December. So we'll get a lot of these things taken care of pretty soon. I'm trying to get a lot of those slots filled because I do want people to, interesting people to come on the show. I'm trying to find new individuals. And not that I don't enjoy the regulars who've been on the show. Like I'm trying to get T-Lock to come on the show. I'm going to send him an invitation. He's been on my show every season except the first. So, you know what? Anytime I'll send you a link. We will book a time for your own episode. You know that. um, you'll be on the show. So, but yes, I am reaching out right now. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing this afternoon. Is um, sending out links to people to book, and also a few follow-ups for some that I sent on to other creators that hopefully I can like push them and pursue them to come back on. I do have to do one reschedule with Miss Clarine Mitchell. She was one of the ones that I was supposed to have a show with that I had to cancel because of the whole strep throat fiasco. Yes, I will get you some juice in just a minute, sweetie, okay? You know it, I will. Okay. Yes, and please don't mess those up. I need those. There you go. Okay. So yeah, that's what's been cooking for me is like getting a lot of the things kind of lined up, and that way I know what I have going forward for the rest of the year. Um, so oh well, ask and you shall see, seek and you shall find, and then you find awesome people like this guy. So guys, help me welcome to the show none other than the amazing, the incredible, the real. That's right. I'm saying the real Robert Berry. So, welcome to the show. And no, you are not James, but I'm going to fix this for you.
Hey, you know what? I just need to take you wherever I go so that you can announce me.
You know, but hold on. You get applause because everybody comes here gets applause. You get applause for showing up here and being on live. And look, we're going to do this on the fly, folks. You guys are going to see this. And we'll
Can I
go
be
with,
Gabe number 2?
oh, you
Like,
can if you want
I mean,
to. Um, so here we go. Now you are Gabe number 2.
awesome. I mean, nobody really wants to be me. So if I can take somebody else's identity, why not?
Right. So really quickly though, before we jump into this, again, folks, if you're just tuning in and wondering what the hell is going on, this is a makeup episode uh, to get me to my goal of 100 by the end of the year.
I don't
So,
know how to do makeup. I think I'm on the wrong
oh,
show.
no.
So maybe just, can I?
Well, that's okay. Well, I'll walk you through it. We'll learn it together. You know, if we're gonna learn, let's learn together. Plus, I feel like I got to pick up the slack a little bit. For those who don't know, I want to also talk about this. My good friends, Brian Shulman and Nancy Barrows, who usually do their Shout Out Saturday show, are taking a break. Well deserved.
What? They
Yes,
don't take breaks.
they're taking breaks. They because again, here's the thing, guys. They've been doing this, and especially Brian. He's been doing this now. Oh, it was like 200 episode number 269 Wednesday that he did when they made this announcement, and it's a lot of commitment, like to go through and do these like week in and week out for so long. So um, I decided, you know what, maybe do a Saturday show, fill a void a little bit for those who are missing their good positivity and the vibes and everybody else tuning in. So if they want to tune in, they can. I can't quite fill their shoes, but I can fill them to the best of my ability. So there you go. I just wanted to make that announcement for anybody who's tuning in. If you watch the show, if you watch here, just trying to spread a little love. And again, it's all about self-care sometimes, man. And you need self-care because for those who have not gone through or experienced burnout, it is real. It sucks. It does everything that like everything that they say they do. So you know how like when you buy or when they give you a medicine or like when you see a commercial for a medicine and it's like it helps you out so much, but then they give you the side effects
Oh
like
man.
nausea, headache, diarrhea, what in some cases it's death. But
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The side effects actually kill you before the actual illness does.
exactly. So
What'd you
burnout,
die from? The side effects of my medication.
yes. So burnout does have side effects, and that's the those are the things that you do. So how do you prevent it? Do yourself a little self care. Take a little time for yourself. Um, I've done social. I love to call them social media washes, where I take a big break from it. And for those who like have gone through something like this and know, or even just taking a break in general, that's like what I say you need when it comes to like your lifestyles and everything else. See, people, here's the thing. You know this as well, Robert. Um, you've worked in the corporate entities and structures and those sort of things in your past. People work really hard and then they only take like 1 week off of vacation to like rest and refresh before they're like right back in the rat race. And sometimes, that's not a lot of time, especially when you're going somewhere. You're like, okay, then I have to plan to go somewhere. And then while I'm there, it might be a few days to kind of sort of relax and open up your mind. Where when I say this and taking a big break like this actually is sort of refreshing to do. Like when you come back, then you feel a little bit, okay, I'm excited again. I'm reinvigorated. That's why I'm forcing myself after 100 episodes to take 3 months off. Like that's going to be for me, like my thing to kind of um, go back and reestablish my own like personal sense of care and my mindset and everything else. So, in
So here's the big question.
mhm.
In those 3 months, what are you going to do?
Part of him is going to be like pursuing another passion.
Ah.
So that's going to be where public speaking is going to come into place. Like going
Oh,
to
I thought you were going to say fashion model.
that too. That's
Okay.
actually actually another thing. Is to look into is like reading into more fashion books. Um, Learning more, like get in touch with the real masculine side of me.
Ah, so like a trip to the Sahara or something like that.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, or I don't know, just maybe go sit in a TJ Maxx parking lot for like 3 hours. No, no
Ooh.
rhyme or reason.
I mean, but you at least get to see people's raw animal instincts at work, though. I
Yes,
mean,
I do.
nothing like people fighting over a sale at TJ Maxx.
That's right. So you get real world experience. Um, that sort of thing. So absolutely. But again, going back to like why I talk about like doing and yes, LinkedIn Seb, fashion modeling is a secret passion. I don't let people know about it. Um, but at some point, yeah, exploring that a little bit more and makeup artist. I wouldn't say artist. It's just like an admirer from afar.
But I
Like
mean, art is in the eyes of the beer holder. So
yes, that is correct. Especially if you have 12 beer holders and
I was about to say, especially if you're double fisting it, right?
that's how I
That.
tend to roll. Streaming is made for the weekends. It is, Mr. Kunkel. Absolutely it is. But
Hey, it's James Kunkel.
yeah. But in all reality though, I've like I went in with the intention of like doing the show and saying I planned out 100 episodes, and I made sure that I looked at my start point and my end point. Um, no, Sultan, this is not a replay. This is live. So if you're checking us out, this is again live. Maybe I need to put a live sticker on here somewhere. I mean, the show's
Oh,
called
dude, you're on
Unfiltered Live.
Twitch too. I feel like we should be playing games.
We are on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. I'm on
Wow.
where I go to 5 different multiple locations every night. So, and if I could add more, I would. But um, no. But like I
Oh,
said,
oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is why we call you the king of live streams.
yes, exactly. There's a reason I get the moniker and I'll wear it well. And yes, there's the lady that I was actually talking about a little bit earlier. Why this makeup episode is happening is because I did miss out my show with Miss Clarion Mitchell, and I will reach out to her again and book her another slot on the show at her convenience, because she was kind enough to say, Gabe, I know you're sick, get well. Um, and I was actually looking forward to our conversation, because I've been an admirer of Claire for a while, or excuse me, Claire, God dog it, Clarine. um, and the whole reason why, um, what she does as another creator, and she's actually in the creator program now, so I'm glad that she's doing all this stuff here on LinkedIn, and I just wanted to have a really good conversation about that with her. So I will be reaching out to you again, Clarine, and thank you for tuning in, and everybody who's actually been tuning in. But yes, Sebastian, I sent Sebastian a link as well. I don't know if he'll be able to join. He's over in
Oh yay! Come on, Sebastian. So yeah, Clarine is definitely very kind because I would have told you just suck it up, man. Suck it up. Come on.
Get it
Show
together.
doesn't stop.
And I thought about it, but I said to myself though, like I honestly, I know what singers must feel like when their voices are like really hoarse, and when somebody says they lose their voice, like I was like, if I would have came on and been like, "Oh, buddy, how are you doing? Welcome
So now you're like Mariah Carey, huh?
Pretty much.
Wait a
Wait,
minute.
I'm a diva.
What is Now what is Miss Raquel talking about? The
Uh,
elusive Robert Berry. I've got 4 shows. What do
he's
you
got 4
mean?
shows. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Again, here's another man of my own heart. Let's talk, because not only do you do the show on Saturday, which is Good Morning LinkedIn, that you do with Miss Doreen.
Doreen,
You also do the
the
Friday
Friday
Fraudsters
Fluster.
with
Yeah.
Joe and Kelly, right?
Kelly.
And then
Yeah.
you also do 2 separate uh, live streams as well. Uh, One of them, let's see if I can remember them. Uh,
Uh-oh.
Corporate Quitters is one that I think you've done.
That's one of them.
It's one of them. Then you do what? The Audit Guy. Um,
Audit Bites.
Audit Bite.
Hey,
Yes.
now, Gabe,
Yeah.
one of us must have a secret career because someone, I don't know how to pronounce this, Sultane.
Yes.
Sultane is either outing you or me.
Look,
Now, do you have a secret job or career that none of us know about, Gabe?
building it. So, I've, when I'm all about like making multiple revenue streams. Um, so I am working on different
Are you
ways.
selling feet pics? That's
Well, I am. Look, I'm in practice mode because I am on Amazon Live. So when I talk to people and I bring product on and I say, hey guys, if you're interested in learning about the Elgato Stream Deck, here is why you are making quite a nice investment in what it does and how it can help you out. There's actually a new Elgato just launched a new version of its Stream Deck, which is pretty awesome. And again, I'm just practicing here. I'm not actually going to go into it, but yes, I do have multiple secret careers to cater to his multiple shades of personality and shades and personalities. Yes. Um, and yes, you do stay. You can
I mean,
follow
it's
him.
okay. You can sit down if you want to, too. Hey, Gabe, did you ever get on Amazon? I know you were trying to
I
get
I
on the
am. I
platform.
am
So you
actually.
are on there.
I am, and if I so here's the announcement. I am actually on the Amazon Live platform. I did get accepted into the program. Uh, I'm awaiting approval of my first like shoppable videos, and then I'll be able to start doing those and going live. You
All
need a
right.
charger,
So
sweetheart? Go right ahead. Get that one right there.
here's what
Take
I
this one.
think. I think that you need to teach us how to get access to Amazon Live because I know you had a struggle with it. See, now I'm being serious, so people aren't going to know how to act now. But no, a lot of us have wondered about how to get on that platform because they count your following, but they don't count LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a real
Right.
platform, people. So what did you do? How were you able to get on the Amazon platform, my friend? Do you care to
Okay.
share with us?
Yes, absolutely. So it took a little bit of time and patience. You do have to have those 2 things. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat.
I have
You
neither.
you have time and patience to here, sweetie. Look, grab this one. Plug that in. Okay, you got to have time and patience to like put this together. You can unplug it from there, sweetie. I concentrated on one platform. Um, and the one platform that I wanted to concentrate on was on TikTok.
Ah.
When I started putting this together and trying to get on to Amazon Live, I went on TikTok, and at that point, I only had, what was it, close to like 200 and something followers. Okay,
Mm.
like right now, I'm at 800. So I guess there's a threshold where they say, but I've also had two videos that kind of also went over like 10K views that people were watching and commented on. So they figured, I guess that was enough. And then once I went back and got towards the 700 plateau, um, and it actually, this is funny, it actually happened while I was sick. So the weekend that I was actually like out with strep throat and I was just at home, I applied again with using my TikTok channel, and boom, I got accepted into the program. So
Oh wow.
it took, I want to say it took almost 3 months altogether, like constantly, like saying, okay, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. I went and decided that the two that I was going to concentrate on was on Instagram and on TikTok, but I found more TikTok to be more, um, oh, Joshua was live. He had an audio event earlier that it was kind of cool. He's playing music, and um, thank you for tuning in, Joshua. I'm sorry. Okay, but what was I? What talk, Gabe? Talk. But what I was just saying is that if you got to concentrate on one platform and really like hammer on like creating content on there. So if you're like LinkedIn and you create LinkedIn content and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to share it somewhere else,
Hmm.
share it on a platform like that and put as many videos as you possibly can and talk about it and share it back on your LinkedIn platform that you're actually doing it, and then get people to kind of, that's kind of like started the momentum as I started shuffling people over there, um, and telling them like, hey, follow me on TikTok, follow me on TikTok. Like right now, the next goal for me is to get over 1,000 followers on TikTok, because then I can go live. Because once I go live, once I get the ability to, and you get 1,000 followers and they can verify whatever, they grant you access to going live over there. And then you can start
Yeah.
earning a little bit of cash over there as well, because people can give you gifts. People can it might be not a lot of money right to start out to monetize, but I mean, my thing is I'm already going live, and if I go live and just start talking and doing the same shit that I do everywhere else, why not? And if it
Yeah.
creates another way to kind of also generate people to go, hey, if you want to learn more about what I can do as well, you can head over to
Mhm.
my Amazon.live store page, or you can go follow me on Amazon Live as a creator as well, and you go learn. I mean, it's just going to be another vehicle to a tool to kind of push people into wanting to follow me along. Like everybody's here, like, hey, I told them earlier, I got new swag on my swag store. So yes, if you want to head over, I will drop the link in the comments to my merch store page. Um, and you can see some new like show swag. So this is actually show swag that I'll start again when we talk about fashion modeling. Um, that's going to be me. I'm going to be fashion modeling. Uh,
You know, you know what? Thank you for sharing the piece about Amazon, because I'm willing to bet that I wasn't the only one that was curious about that. Because I can't wait to see you on Amazon showcasing products like Vanna White. You know,
oh yeah,
I, I'm just I'm
absolutely.
anticipating this. I'm eagerly anticipating it. Hey, Clarine said it seems like we're having fun with this episode. Clarine, none of this was planned. This is, well, not on my part.
Not a
I
bunch.
didn't know I didn't know I was going to be here talking to Gabe today. I didn't know I was going to be Gabe too.
He didn't know he was going to be, yeah, exactly. He never knew he was going to be Gabe too. But you know what? You show up here anyway. This is what
Heck, I'm still
happens.
in my pajamas on the bottom, so I mean,
Uh, well, that's the fun part about it. Um, is that, when you have these sort of conversations and it's not planned, it is sort of organically fun to just see what happens. I mean, I get fun out of it, at least every time that I get somebody on, and I don't know Like we've had a few conversations. I think we've been on a few lives together.
Yeah, one
Robert,
or two here or there,
one or two
you
here or
know,
there.
occasionally.
Okay. Occasionally it does happen. But no, in all honesty, for a lot of people, when I talk to them about like what it is that I do, um, I'm a conversationalist at heart, and I want to have a great experience. And to me, whenever I get to have fun with the individual, I mean, I know it has to end, but doesn't mean that I can't have fun while it's going on. And I
I'm
enjoy.
extremely camera shy. I I'm a shy person and camera shy too. I just
Oh, hold on. We're gonna reconfigure this because we now have a new guest that is here, and we're about to bring him in. But before I do that, let me make sure unlock this here. Okay,
oh nice. I like surprises.
this is a surprise for those who are here and want to know who this individual is.
Now can
Uh,
he be Gabe 3? He or she?
he can. So I'm gonna let me unlock this scene because we're gonna let the chat go on its own, and I got to do some reconfiguring here real quick before we bring him on. But we're gonna bring him on, and let me go back here, add a third camera. You guys are going to go a third
I think you
camera.
should make people guess who it is. Do we get a prize if we
Ooh,
guess right?
you know what? We might
I
be able
like
to.
audience interaction, man.
We might be able to do that. I'm glad that you said that. Um, now, if I can just get my, excuse me here, and
Looks like we're staring at a popcorn ceiling.
it is. No, we're gonna bring in guest number 3, but before we do, I need to hide it real quick though. Okay, now our guest will be here in just a second, folks. He is actually
Mm.
here, and I'm gonna assign him here to guest number 2. Um, and there he is. Okay, we're gonna bring him into the stream in just a second, folks. But we're gonna give you a few clues to who this individual is. Oh, you know what? He's pixelated himself, so this is gonna work even
Oh boy.
better.
Well, you know
So,
what? This narrows it down because not everyone knows how to pixelate themselves. So,
okay, here we go. Individual special guest. He is
oh,
here.
I know who it is.
But yeah, no, let's not give this away yet. Let's not give this away. Oh no, not yet. This individual here that we're bringing onto the show, um, I want to ask a few questions if he can answer those. Number one, um, special guest, can you give us a clue to what you do and in your career? Let's ask that. Maybe we can see if.
That's a very good question.
Oh wow. Wow. This is scary. He sounds like
I,
Optimus Prime.
I spend all day surfing online as a job.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay. Wait, it's the LinkedIn algorithm.
Oh, it could be. Maybe it's the
If
ghost
only
of
that was
Richard
a job.
Vanderbloom. Okay, so guest. Let me ask this next question. Is there something that you do particularly that people might know you for?
Hmm.
That's a loaded question. How the hell am I supposed to answer that one?
It is a loaded question.
Next.
Next question. Hold on, I'm gonna reposition you so that we can bring you in here and people will be able to. Okay, next question. Well, let me see. My guest Robert, do you have a question for this guest? Let's sort of bring that into the fold.
Yeah. So I have a question. So right now, are you eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Oh.
That's a giveaway. Nice question, though. Smart move. I was just talking into a very nice sushi when someone mentioned me in the show and I had to pop up.
Oh, okay. So sushi is it? Okay. Okay, we got some guesses. Is it Dan? So
Do I look like Dan?
Secret guest. Is your name Dan?
There is an A in my name.
Oh, okay. We're getting there.
There is an
That
N
was so ill.
in my name.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's stop there. Let's not give it away too quick.
Wait, can I buy a vowel? Can I?
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. Is there something that you have to wear every day that people will recognize you for?
Hell no, I'm not in high school.
All right. Okay, let me again. I'm gonna go along this path. Oh, is there something that you do that is, say, like a fun fact or something? That's something that you do differently from everybody else that people might be able to recognize you for? So let's just say in terms of you maybe speak 10 languages, or people might know you because maybe a particular haircut or something. I mean, I'm just asking, like, another thing that we can kind of differentiate.
Like, where are you going with this? Jeez.
What does he have, like one arm or something? Like what?
Yeah,
Well,
like
yeah,
people think one leg or something like that.
Oh,
No.
cool.
Right, let's make it easier for everybody. I mean, oh God, this is going down the wrong side.
I got another question.
Okay.
Good.
Are you on OnlyFans?
Hey, to be fair, my good friend of mine, who is the marketing director of a very old traditional hotel in my part of the country,
Which
is
country?
teaching marketing on OnlyFans. I'm not
Really?
kidding. She is.
I can see that. But which country did you say that was
Excuse
again?
me, OnlyFans? Come on.
Wow. Wait. That's interesting though.
Yeah.
So we got you as a question mark on your there you go.
No,
Okay.
I do not. I'm not on OnlyFans. Well,
Okay,
I'm
so
not.
you're not on
I'm not the
OnlyFans.
creator, at least.
Okay. Good. The suspense is killing everybody. This is good. This is what we need. So it's not Dan. Okay, I got to guess. Is this Andy Foot?
Oh my God. Do I look like I have a beard? Do I look like I have a beard? Look at my face.
We can't tell. It's pixelated. We're
It's
guessing.
like you can tell
It's
Andy
Bob
Foot's
Feathers.
beard from a mile away. Come on.
Okay, wait. I got to take another guess then. Is this Bobby Umar?
Oh my God, you don't.
Wait a minute. One more guess before we go to this next one.
I kind of
Is
go there with
this Judy Fox?
you. Yes, it's me. Hi. Jeez, even she would cringe in those words, in those sound, in those words. I'm sorry. Try a little harder.
Okay, let's try a little harder. Let's go a little bit. Okay, Rob, I'll go to you. I've already made 3 guesses in a row. Do you want to make a guess who this is, Rob?
So I am going to go with O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Don't make me bite your ear off. I swear I will.
Oh, wait a minute. We just got a clue. Is this Mike Tyson? I just heard the ear biting.
Wasn't it O.J. Simpson that bit off the ear? Oh shit, I got the wrong name. Oh, oops. Oops.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we got to get serious here, folks. Let's really focus in on this. I really want to focus in on who this is. Okay, I'm gonna give one more guess, and then Rob will get one more guess, and then we'll actually allow you to.
Why can't Raquel play with us? I don't understand.
I don't either. So,
she doesn't play well with other people, so she's
is this person Felipe Cafino?
Yes, I drink too much coffee and I'm like really hyper all the time because espresso and sugar are interchangeable because my mom just does it that way and holy. I can't even say the things he says, so I can't.
You know what? I think I
He's
know who
gonna
it is.
kill me
I
after
think I know
this.
who it
Is
is.
he watching?
Yeah.
I hope he's not.
I don't know if he's watching or not, but they will definitely get a copy of the replay.
Oh shoot!
I know who it is. I know
Okay,
who it
tell
is.
me who it is.
Okay, I'm going to tell you who it is. It's Chris Hennessy.
Oh my God, yes.
I
Why did
wish.
this was obvious? I should have thought about this in the beginning, and it just overplayed. So he's here, folks.
They're going to be so disappointed when they see who it is. Actually, you're just building up a whole hype for nothing. This is disappoint everybody. This is not going down well for me. It's just terrible.
All right. Well, secret guest, if you can, you have the ability to unpixelate yourself and let the audience know exactly who
It is
are.
just simple old me.
Oh my
wait.
God, folks! Look, he's here.
Wow, dramatic. I mean, what can I say?
What can I say? Let me change the name. It is, folks, none other than Mr. LinkedIn Seb himself, Sebastian Ong. Wow. That threw me for a loop. I did not see this coming. What about you, Rob? How do you feel about this?
You know, I'm shocked. I mean, it's a pleasant surprise because it could have been Chris Hennessy, and who
It
wants
could,
to see
well,
him?
yeah.
So, yeah.
Someone
So,
tag Chris
it's a
Hennessy,
pleasant
please.
surprise.
Did you invited him to the call?
No, I did not invite him to the call, but
How's he going to come then?
like somebody in the comments, if you're watching, tag Felipe.
God.
Well, finally, yes, Clarine, you get to see who it is.
Raquel. What do you mean by that? Wow.
I feel cheated. Well, maybe she was expecting Chris Hennessy.
That's what I was thinking. She was expecting Chris Hennessy. Yes.
Hennessy
So now
and-
she's
and this-
See what
disappointed.
you've done, Rob. See what you've done.
I
You set them up for disappointment.
you sent him up for disappointment. Well, look,
I mean, that's the story of my life. I aim to disappoint. So. I'm pretty darn good at it.
you're good at it, man. You know, you got to think about a career in it, Robert.
What do you think I'm doing now? I mean,
45.
Well, look, we're gonna. There's one. The reason I wanted to have, honestly, and this is a side note, but the reason I wanted to have Seb on because he said something to me.
wait a minute. Hold on. Raquel, you need to check your spell check then, because how do you go from cheated to honored?
She's honored to be cheated, I guess.
There you go.
she
It's like having
she
a
has
double
one of
negative
those
in a
cheap
sense.
versions of Windows, right? Microsoft Semi-Soft. Micro Semi-Soft.
So this is look. We're gonna get into something that's fun, but it is gonna be fun because I want to hear about this. Seb is doing an experiment.
Yep.
Okay, he's doing an experiment where I think the way he said it, he's not posting on LinkedIn for a specific reason. Is that correct?
Yep. So I'm testing out the function where your activity section can actually disappear if you do not post for over 90 days.
Mhm.
Really?
It's been over 90 days and my activity section is still there. So I'm still a bit like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Because it was on LinkedIn help files that said that it can actually disappear.
So wait a minute. So are you like chronicling this though? If it does work, like how structurally are you going to talk about this? Because if people want to whitewash their activity feed,
90 days is a very long time.
Yeah.
It is.
When you go from posting daily or like weekly to like nothing, it's a very long time. And if you actually pay attention to all the senior news editors in LinkedIn, a lot of them do not actually have any activity section at all.
Ooh. So let me ask you this then, because this is what we do here as when we talk about networking and any of these things along those lines. Did people start to notice? Like, because somebody might disappear off your feed or something. And sometimes, like, even when you ring somebody's bell and you're looking at their content, there are times that the algorithm will kick it out for some reason and it doesn't prominently show up, even though you are following it. But were there any people that were like, you know what? I was used to seeing Seb's content all the time, and it's not dropping off, and then I'm not seeing it. Did you see like a lag time where instantly people were like, "Hey, why aren't you posting?" Or was it like weeks later? There's like, "Hey, what's going on? Are you okay? Is there something?" You know.
That's a very nice way of asking if people miss my content, which was the question I got this
It was
week.
complicated.
And it was a very nice way of putting it. I must give you that credit. But actually, no one actually asked about my content. Just you looking at my articles every day, but no one's asking about my content. So I'm like, okay, they don't miss me. No one misses me. I'm like, okay.
Oh
But
my God.
I don't think I want to do this experiment.
what, trying to get people to miss you? No, but coming back to your ring the bell function. Ring the bell function is just the last of 4 actions you have to take to make sure someone's content appear on your feed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first action, it's the 4th action. If you did not take the 3 before that, you can ring the bell as many times as you want, and nothing's going to happen.
Wait a minute. So there is a process though behind this, right? Where you can
It's
you can
layered.
it's a layered thing. So when somebody says, just like for an example, I'm going to use this as my own nightly show because this is interesting to me. When I tell people, hey, if you're checking me out, please head over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my bell, follow me, those sort of things. That might not actually activate me showing up in their feed, though, correct? Is that what you're
The
telling me?
prelude to that is simply they have to have notifications turned on
Okay.
in their settings. They have to set it to push for web and app.
Ah,
And they have to set it to, if they want to be really like, don't miss a single thing, you have to set it to a notification through emails, which will bomb up your email address if you actually are an active creator. Trust me, I had like an email account I stopped using because it's like every day is like hundreds of emails. I'm like, I can't keep up with this. And then you ring the bell. That's the last bit. And of course, if you are not following the same kind of keywords as the creator is, over time it's going to fade away, because if you are one of those people who continuously add people to your network every single day, the people behind are going to fall away. And the only way to overcome that is to go into your my network section and unfollow and follow the person again. So
oh
I'm
wow.
sorry, that's the downside of adding new people every day.
Wait a minute. So the whole idea of growth and what people that actually say, come on here and growth hack, you know, that they're actually just causing more problems. Like if they do have like a particular section of people that they love to follow, is they're pretty much burying their content down the line?
Well, you can find alternative ways around that, which is like, by DMing them or saving their links and just intentionally going to their links and seeing their profiles and stuff like that. That would help. But to have them naturally appear in your feed, if you're adding like 5 new people to your network every day, you can be very sure they'll be very, very, very buried within a very short time, because with each new person you add to your network, you're adding all the keywords that he's following, the topics that he's following, and the things that he's talking about, because he's what we call the rule of recency. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So LinkedIn algorithm factors in the rule of recency. So anything that's more recent actually has higher points than anything that's older.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I get that now, because I do tailor. Like I make sure I go back and tailor, and I think the algorithm knows me pretty well because
Everyone knows you very well.
yeah. But here's the thing: is like since I constantly consume lives and I constantly comment on lives, the algorithm knows to kick those lives into my feed. So my feed is pretty much
Filled
live
with
stream
life.
creators who go all the time, and those people constantly stay in my feed. So
Mhm.
they actively stay there. And this is part of the reason I went on my rant the other day, is because I got on my feed, right? Listen to this. I got on my feed and I see all these live stream creators on this platform who you both of you know this very well. You've created lives, you've done this and gone through the work of promotion and everything else. and the algorithm sucks the life out of them. And I'll tell you why. Yes, I'm seeing creators that are going live, and they may get such limited engagement on it, and it's not because they're not doing the promotion.
It's a life.
I know that, but look, this is where I come from. This, okay, this is where I come from. My perspective on this, and this is somebody that works not only just regular content, but not just live stream content, but does regular content on the regular. When I see somebody like Jillian Whitney who does a live stream, right? Because she puts regular content, she puts video content, she puts written content, she puts her live streams out there. When I see her feeds and her comment section and people showing up for what she's doing on there, and it's such a low number, that's
Her
alarming
numbers
to
are
me.
not low. What is low for you? Jeez.
Okay, this is the perfect example though. Okay, she had Michelle J. Raymond, she had Miss Michelle B. Griffin talking about their book. She did promote it very well, and on the live stream, 69 comments. I am sorry, that is low engagement for me. For when people, somebody that like her level and skill set of what she does in the promotion, and the two people that were on the show as well were really great LinkedIn guests. They are advocates for what they do. To me, that is low numbers. Like I would
Two things. Michelle J. Raymond's is in Australia. Totally different time zone from Las Vegas, which is a very, very different time zone altogether, which is like end of the world kind of time zone. So you cannot expect the audiences to come together, because I had to stay awake until like 3 a.m. to have a live show, a live call with Michelle J. Raymond's. And I remember I was like half dead, crawling out of bed and kicking everyone up at the same time and just getting on the call. So it's tough for that. So, and the marketing of her book is great in Australia and in US. In Germany a little bit, but on this side of the world, it's not that much. So it's a little hard when you're doing cross-continental live shows. And 69 is not too bad. I don't know why you think that's not good enough.
To me, that's not.
Yeah.
Look on a.
Well, but there's another factor to consider too, though, Gabe, is how many people were actually watching the live stream too.
Okay,
So
that one
how
as
many
well.
people were watching to generate the 69 comments?
Again, if you trust what the algorithm's supposed to do, and when people do this and they send out the notification, this is where it all comes back to me. The way that the notification system works here on LinkedIn sucks. The way that you can invite people on here sucks terribly bad, because I'm going to tell you what, this is the difference for me. When somebody goes live on Instagram, and not that I'm going to compare like social media platforms, but if somebody goes live on Instagram, it sees it right there, right in your stories. This is the first thing that almost pops up, is that you have the ability to see somebody live. Where when somebody goes live on here, like I've had people, listen, this is how I know this is truth. I've had people that are regulars, and know that I go live every single night at the same time, that said I didn't get a notification.
Oh yeah, no doubt that we're agreeing with you there. I mean, because when I do my shows and I go live, I have a separate window open just to see when the notification will pop up, and it's me on my own profile. And sometimes the notification comes like after I've been on for 10 minutes. I'm like, I've been on for 10 minutes. Thanks for telling me. So,
I mean,
so no doubt.
So-
But I think
Okay,
I
hang
think
on, just to double check. Are you guys going live on your personal profile or your company page?
profile.
personal.
Why?
Profile.
Of course you'll not get as much reach as your company page. Are you kidding me? So the algorithm is okay. In the past, when the live shows were handled on a separate platform, and there was the chat in the event post itself, it was kind of like a preferred preferred kind of format of post on LinkedIn. And you could really get very easily very high levels of engagement and people responding to it. People attending it might be a little bit different, but people responding to it was quite high. But since they incorporated it into LinkedIn itself, that went away. The preference went away. And the only way to actually make it more I don't know, to make it much more, make it stand out more than the rest, is actually to go on your company page, because there's 4 functions in your company page that actually helps boost your live shows better than your personal profile. It's actually on LinkedIn's help file itself. You can take a look, and that includes notification of more people in your people who are following you, notifying them before the event itself, and not just at the event start, and allowing you to actually send them a group message to get them to come in. So company page is one option. I know not everyone has it, not everybody wants to work with it, but think about that. If not, then have a systematic program of emailing or DMing them 24 hours before, 1 hour before, and 15 minutes before. Those really worked.
Sam, but I think the problem is Gabe and I, between the two of us, we only have like 2.5 people on our company pages. So that, I mean, that could be an issue.
Well,
right?
like I have, so I have enough over to go live on my company page. Okay. Again,
Anyone could go live on.
Well,
you just need
150.
500.
Now you got to have over 150. I actually have
150.
that too.
So I have enough to go live on there. You got to have over 150.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. All right, and this is the difference. And I'm gonna, and you can tell me this, but I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen Michelle J. Raymond go live on her personal page, and I've seen her go live on her Good Trading Company page. And you're saying that all the abilities of this, but yet when I watch it, and sometimes I'm the only one watching on her company page.
Right.
But
the numbers are not actually correct all the time. I've seen a lot of the times where the numbers that you see the people who are watching live is never actually quite accurate, because sometimes on my side, when I'm looking for my platform itself, Restream, I see nobody. But then when I'm actually, because I'm always logged in on a few other devices at the same time, I see 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people. And those are not including me, because I know I count myself first. So those numbers are not accurate. But if you're looking at the statistics from Restream itself, those numbers would definitely be accurate itself, because they actually mark when people come in,
yes,
when people pop out, when people engage. And this is what people always fail to do. They always fail to engage during the live show, which is actually one of the most important things to do, because it allows the creator to know which part of his show was exciting and which part was not. So I'm always engaging like mad. And you can always see it puts a smile on the creator's face. And then everyone else is just going like, who's this crazy person that's just going crazy with the hearts and the likes and everything?
Why do you think it's included of what I get to do here? Because I've seen what happens when you don't. And my thing is, though, is this. So everything that you said, I totally agree with. But this is what the thing with my rant was. That this platform, and I hate using this word, and I'm going to say it again, feels so bipolar. Like we have no identity here. We're anything and we're everything. That's the problem. Like we go from next week, and you want to know, go ask Kevin D. Turner like this. When I had him on the show, we had our conversation behind the scenes. He's like, it's like they just have a checkoff list of features that they have to fill every quarter, and that's what they go do. So they change their focus from this to that. So today it's company pages and how that is. And then in 3 months, it'll go somewhere else. Like I told him, I agree. I mean, what happened to stories? I mean, people enjoy.
Stories was dead. They kill it off for a reason.
Again, because they wanted to start doing everything else. Like here's my.
Well, because Elia liked it so much.
Yeah, she does love her. She does love her story. But look, I'm going to mention this. Okay, this is the difference for me, and this is what pisses me off about it. Okay, this is the only thing, because this shows me the ability that they do. If you go to your page and say it will give you now suggestions of audio events for you to follow along. Why the hell can I do this for fucking live streams? You have the ability to do this. I did it on my own. This is what the stream calendar was to highlight people to go check out other live streams. If you have the ability to build that out in those sense, why the hell do you not also support one of your other great creator features like this? It's like you're paying attention to the thing that's shiny and the funny, nice little object over here. And then the other creators who have to actually go out and work and promote it again and do everything else. Like you said, I got to give you a notification 24 hours ahead of time, 30 minutes ahead of time, 15 minutes ahead of time. If I was a creator, I'd be like, I don't want to have to do that.
Here's what I'll add to that, though. It makes you wonder what's really important. Because when you think about it, we put a lot into doing these live streams, but yet there is no central directory where we can sort by genre, by creator, by location, nothing. And
Have you
so,
tried sorting through your own shows? Have you
Mhm.
tried?
oh
Could
boy,
you
I
try
tried.
catalog? Could you
Yeah.
try
And,
cataloging
and that's what
them?
I'm saying. It makes you wonder, what is the real priority? Because I imagine you didn't just build a platform to allow people to do live video for nothing. I would imagine you
Well, they
want
didn't.
some return on it,
They
but
didn't build the live platform for us. You forgot that.
true, true.
It was
But
never
again,
meant for
without
us.
right, but without any type of organization, how do they benefit from it? How do you monetize a platform that, kind of like how Gabe
They
said, that
don't
seems
monetize
bipolar?
from live shows. Everyone gets it wrong. Everyone thinks like, oh, LinkedIn is investing in audio, so everyone has to put money in audio. But actually, LinkedIn is a very big company. They have 10 main sources of business, 10 big
Sure,
departments.
sure, yeah.
And audio is not even on one of them. It was just a function, a product.
A
It's not
knee-jerk
even
reaction to Clubhouse.
not really a knee-jerk reaction. They actually had the idea of it. And they actually have, when Clubhouse first came out, and I went in there, when I first went in there, of course, I did my usual sleuthing. I actually had over 30 LinkedIn editors in there that I'm following. They were in there from day one, trying to understand the platform, trying to see what's going on and see how they can improve it and what they can bring in. They were very quiet. They never attended any rooms. They attended with always a different profile. Only 2 or 3 open ones. They just go up and just go up as themselves.
Mhm.
But actually, they've been following the platform Clubhouse for a long time, and so LinkedIn audio is not really a knee-jerk reaction, but I must say it was definitely sped up and pushed out to the market a lot in
Faster.
advance, a lot faster than we expected.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot faster.
I mean, they did a lot of things that way. That's why I was like saying, like, we don't have like the whole podcasting network. Like they launched that like almost a few months afterwards. And there's a few things that I'm confused about. Like I'm saying, this is why I'm saying we don't know exactly our identity here. I know we're a networking platform. That's first. But here's the thing, like Sebastian, because here, look, I'm going to tell you. This is the thing, though. I've never again have the ability to network and meet people faster than I have on this platform.
And that's good.
That's good. Exactly. This is why I'm saying we are that. But they're like, so the idea behind the creator program, why are you investing $25 million into bringing creators to this platform?
Right.
When I've had interviews and conversations behind the doors, and I'm like, what is the purpose and research that you're trying to get out of this? Like, my thing is like, what if you're saying that we're not one thing or another? That's what I'm saying. I feel like we are bipolar here because it's like in 2 months, the next product feature that comes out, that's what's going to get all the love. Like, people were giving all the loves when they were doing polls. They knew they could get instant engagement and reach. And now even I don't know if you've checked out Richard's algorithm report that he did a few weeks ago.
We released it already? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 57 pages. So yes, if you want to, if you want to go look at it, but still, like things like selfies and stuff are taking off again, and people are doing that. And now they're doing where they're taking their short form videos from TikTok and Instagram, and they're going to other platforms here to farm it back into here because they find
that's just being lazy. I'm sorry.
Well, they're using no, it's not being
I'm
lazy.
call it as it is.
You know what this is? I'm going to tell you what it is. Those platforms actually give their creators tools to use to create, and they want them to keep them there. Also, and by the way, you're going to send them back. Like, you don't see people going on. I don't see very many people saying, I'm going to create content organically here and then ship it out anywhere else.
Gabe, let me ask you one simple question. If I may be harsh here.
Yes.
Are you paying LinkedIn?
Yes, I am with my premium account.
What are you paying them for?
For me to live stream on their platform.
So what are you paying?
Whatever premium, $49.95. I don't know.
Oh, that's to restream, not to LinkedIn.
No. For their premium, I mean, I pay for a premium account. I am paying.
You need a premium account. You don't need a premium account to go live.
No, you don't. But I do get all the other cool features that they offer from it.
Like
I can see who's checking.
So that's one of the lowest fee ever. The top 2 earners for LinkedIn is the recruiter's license, which is about $10,000 a year, I think. And second top earner is actually the ads. So on the list of income, you are like if you're just paying for premium, you're at the way bottom. If not like negligible because it's just
Mm-hmm.
like small change for LinkedIn
Mm-hmm.
compared to 10,000 a year for one person.
For one person.
Yeah, one person, one license,
Wow.
and so you are not really the clientele of LinkedIn, and LinkedIn cannot shape the entire business to you because you're not paying them enough. Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect
Well,
sense.
that was a real nice way of saying we're not important.
Right?
I didn't say that you're not important. You are important. You are important for the next wave where LinkedIn is creating a creators economy, which is all started now. But I just don't know why nobody reported or like did any content about the marketplace because it's up and running for over a year now.
Yeah, but
No,
how
no,
are
no,
they
no.
creating
Wait,
a
wait, 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 wait,
creator
wait, wait, wait,
economy?
wait. Before you get into
Because
that, though, I see. Look, this is what I'm telling you, Seb. There are people that are doing it. If you want to go find out
Oh,
somebody who's
Felipe's here. Oh shit.
yes, if you want to see people that are actually doing it and have been sharing content on this platform, they are doing it, but they get no reach. That's the problem that I have with this. If you want to go see like who's been talking about this for so long and not only like moving from agencies into live selling and doing everything else, recognize his name and go check it out. Stephanie Liu is the queen of doing this. She's been on this platform for I don't know how long. She'll tell you about live scale. She'll tell you about everything else. There's another one named Fanny Dunnigan who's been doing this as well.
Oh, she's big. Come on.
Yes, but I'm saying you're asking about the creator economy and moving into it, but there are people that are on this platform pushing it and doing it, and a lot of them don't get the reach. They just don't because they concentrate on doing with this. They go to this live video and they say live video is probably going to be the best way to get into live social selling. I'm about to experience this myself. I'm about to get on Amazon Live. That is
Oh, you are? They are making big bucks there, I heard. They're
oh,
like
look, if you want to follow the creator that's making money doing this, there's a gentleman named Billy Thorpe. He
oh yeah.
is killing it.
I'm
Billy is
going broke
killing
because of
it.
him.
Billy is killing it over there. There are other creators. There's Monty Weaver. You want the names? I'm in the market. I know those
No, no, no,
people.
no. I don't want to buy more stuff. I want to buy less stuff.
But it's part of the creator economy. That is where it's going. Walmart has announced their own creator program
oh
where
wow,
if you want to get in now, start. Walmart has theirs. They
now
are
that would be interesting.
Do I have to dress up for that? Like weird
You have to dress
thongs
down for
and
that. That's
slippers
well,
you
and
bet
weird.
yeah you, don't go high class production value on those. Absolutely not. That's not
Like Halloween look.
yes. But in moving in those cases of what that is, I mean, as creators, and they want to bring creators here. I mean, that's the whole reason why. And my thing is for a lot of these creators, though, they get frustrated because they don't have the creator tools available here. Like, again, if I have to make mention of it, YouTube gives you everything to go do shorts. You have an editor inside of it. YouTube gives you also analytics. There's also production and things that you can get like TubeBuddy and accessories and stuff that will help you learn to create, monetize, and build over there. Same thing
no,
with
no.
TikTok.
To your point, though, to your point, every other platform except LinkedIn gives you the tools that you need. I mean, seriously.
Yes.
And
And I love
but
this
again, it
platform.
goes.
I love
Yeah,
this
yeah. No,
platform. I
LinkedIn
live
is
and
my
breathe
bread
it.
and butter platform, but I will say so. For me, LinkedIn is my primary platform. So when I went to these others to look, I was actually pleasantly surprised at the tools. So for me, I didn't miss them because I didn't start on the other platforms. But you are correct. LinkedIn doesn't have any tools for you. You use Restream to connect. You edit using whatever other function, whatever other app you want. Oh my goodness, you must wear the blue Walmart vest on
Jeez, how would he
your
know them
platform.
so well? God.
Wow.
That's probably
Felipe coming and
correct.
bringing fire.
That is probably correct, Felipe.
Now that's making me think about it. If I get approved on their platform, if I actually can get one of those. My brother has one when he used to work there years ago, and like have my Gabe name tag.
Dude, you don't have to call your brother to get one. I mean, they're only like $1. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Maybe. No, but look, my thing has always been this. I just wish, and this is again, I said a word. I just wish that we at some point our voices will as sort of live stream creators will get heard, because I've been doing this for 3.5 years on this platform, and it feels like every single year has been an uphill battle to get
I mean, Seb
to.
just told us we're not important, Gabe.
I know that.
Did you
I
miss
didn't
that?
say that. I didn't use those words. Come on.
but to be honest though, that's why, like, I wanted to go start doing it in the first place when I created the guide, was because I felt like my
Mhm.
creators are being ignored, and they work hard. Like, they work hard. I'm sorry, they do. Like, I know the time, the effort, and the things that goes into scheduling a conversation with somebody, building out a scheduling tool, having
Yep.
somebody come on, even have a really great engaging conversation like that can be like happening right now.
I just
That's
roll out of bed and show up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's very
yes, when I
easy
did
for me.
that.
It's easy for me to do 4 shows. I don't know what
Apparently.
you were talking about.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say, yes, but I want the same. All I want is just an equal level footing, and that's all. I don't have to have everything else, but when I just see them doing it and going above and beyond for one, and just making me feel a little alienated on another, that's what I feel like. I do feel like that in some cases, and not that I want to knock audio. Audio's good. You do audio and you're good at it, please go right ahead. I just see that that other people have the capabilities to do these things, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I know it's Microsoft and I know it's LinkedIn and they own this. They had their own fucking streaming platform. They were actually built into live streaming. Yes.
Yeah.
They invested millions. I mean, millions. Microsoft spent millions and millions of dollars into creating a streaming platform to combat something like Twitch. And they spent
But
like,
I
and
but
they
I
had,
think you're
go
Oh,
ahead,
go
bro.
ahead. Sorry, sir. No, no. I think your bigger point is though really consistency amongst the functionality, because in theory, if you're using a platform, I would expect similar functionality for audio rooms uh, that I would for live streaming shows, because from a user standpoint, it makes it easier for us to search and find and engage and interact and do all that other good stuff. But when audio rooms function totally different from live stream video, it just confuses you, because you expect similarity amongst functionality because it's the same. I mean, it's almost the same thing, right? One is video with audio, the other one is
No,
just audio.
really different because, like, first of all, LinkedIn Live was never on the platform itself ever. It was the closest they have is right now, where it's like you can schedule it on the platform itself, which was actually a big hoop for them to jump through. LinkedIn LinkedIn Live broadcast. It's
Mhm.
always done offsite. It's always a different platform altogether.
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn Audio was on site. It was developed in-house.
Mm-hmm.
So it's two very different things. And I'm happy that LinkedIn Live broadcast is actually never really done in-house, because if it was, it would be stuck like LinkedIn Audio, where you never move forward. Look at how Restream and when Restream and StreamYard came along and they fight each other, we benefit like crazy. In the beginning, to start off, you had to pay like over $500 a year just to get really good quality broadcasts out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like less than $200 a year because they're fighting one another, and the competition is benefiting us. But that's what is good about having a function that is actually where we have to pay separately on the outside, because you get competitive growth in the platform itself. But LinkedIn
Yes,
Audio, you
but
can
I
watch
think you missed my point though, because you're talking about on the creator side. I do agree with that. I do agree that we didn't want live video on the LinkedIn platform. What I'm talking about is the end user experience. Back to what Gabe was talking about, engagement and interaction. The audio rooms, you get really good alerts. When someone goes live on an audio room, it pops up. If you've registered to go in that room, that thing pops up within like 2 seconds. It's there,
on
letting you
site.
know
Yeah.
this person is live. However, video doesn't do that. I've gotten
The
a
video.
notification after my live show was over. I'm like, hey, I just wrapped up. The closing credits are playing, and it's like Robert Berry is live. I'm like, wait a minute, no. So, I'm talking about from the user side.
The
The
algorithm hates
experiences are
you.
totally different. And I don't think it really should be. I should have a similar experience as a user.
You see, because it's developed on site, so it's easier for them to manipulate the algorithm behind. Number one. Number two is LinkedIn Live was created for influencers, where even people like who was it that tried to get on it and
Influencer.
couldn't get in. One of those is
Influencer,
this
right?
famous.
Are you saying Gabe and I
lady-
are not influencers? I'm messing with you.
We're messing with you, Sebastian.
Oh,
That's why I
this
said
is where I go like,
influencer.
oh.
I'm so messing with you, Seb.
Look, he's crying.
I'm glitching here, so maybe
Yeah,
you can't hear me
okay,
properly.
yes, we hear you. We hear you.
Properly.
We
It's
hear you
Max
just fine,
Headroom.
right? He's messing up.
Like only like 3 people got that.
Hold on, let's restart him. Hold on, give him a moment. All right, hopefully he'll be working well. There you go.
Ta-da!
He's
God,
back.
jeez. The things you can do here. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Yes, it is. but look, I just wanted the one thing, like I just say, is I'm not asking for much. I'm just saying, if you can level out the playing field, if you can level out the playing field for creators, that would be nice. That's all. I guess that's my nice way of saying, if you can level out what that is for creators, that would be.
Tell me what value does the live broadcast on LinkedIn brings to LinkedIn?
Who cares about that? What value? I'm joking.
You want me to invest in it, and you want to tell me who cares about the value? Are you kidding me? Don't be a businessman.
Well, my thing is this.
Next, Gabe, you're going to be asking that we get paid as creators.
No. Here's my thing, though.
You don't want to be paid?
This is my same question. What does the audio bring to you as well?
Competition to bring people from Clubhouse over to LinkedIn.
Right. Okay.
This is why LinkedIn.
Now just change that word for what you just said from Clubhouse to LinkedIn to whatever social media platform you want to talk about.
Name me one.
Now here's where I'm gonna.
Facebook, Twitter.
We're not famous for live shows.
Twitch.
This is not OnlyFans.
Okay.
OnlyFans.
Okay. I'll make another one. Twitch is another one. I mean, Microsoft built a platform to combat Twitch, and that kind of tells you why they saw the value in it. They paid Ninja, one of
Microsoft owns LinkedIn.
I know, and that's why
they did not merge. They own our ass. They did not merge with us. They bought our asses over.
But they know the value in it. Is what I'm telling you. Not that.
Not quite.
Yeah, but Gabe, here's what you have to really consider. So now I'm gonna get a little bit serious.
Okay, let's see.
So to Seb's point, they really want to get people from Clubhouse because they recognize the value in having people on the platform. With us doing live streams, they already have us. So there's no need to really try. They have our eyeballs and our audience. So they can serve up ads, they can do whatever. But Clubhouse is like customer acquisition. So they invested in bringing in customers. That is customer acquisition. And so that is a very good strategy. What it does, though, it leaves us kind of screwed, but it is customer acquisition.
But here's my thing is,
screwed, but
can I ask you, because both of you been on the Clubhouse platform, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. How many of those people were already on LinkedIn?
Not a lot. Seriously.
Not many.
Yeah.
The amount of times when I heard like, oh my God, I could set up a LinkedIn account just to connect with you. Like, oh God, I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Which is why it's an acquisition strategy for LinkedIn. And it makes a lot of sense. It is 100% an acquisition strategy to get more eyeballs over on LinkedIn.
Okay, so I'm going to say that this is probably the most competitive of what they want to do when you talk about live streaming. They want to bring the same sort of feel and vibe what they get from YouTube over here.
But do they?
You're comparing YouTube to LinkedIn Live? Oh, come on. It's like...
Look, I'm going to be honest, though. I'm going to tell you something. I've talked to YouTube creators who see the value in this over here. And they want to start bringing people from there over there to here. But they come here and they go, to me, it's like, I was doing my work on a tablet, and then on a computer, on a high-end computer, and then you come ask me to start doing everything over here on paper. That's how it gets compared to where.
Well, don't forget one thing for sure. LinkedIn Live has always been used by LinkedIn to release new products and services from LinkedIn. And then it was open up to influencers, like real influencers, people who have the influencer tag on
Not
their
like
on their
you, Gabe.
badge. Rob, don't add oil to the fire. It's burning hot enough as it is. And don't rub salt to the wound. Like, why are you doing this to me? And we don't have those. And in fact, down the food line, down the food chain, we are so far down, we're not even seeing it all, because after the influencers comes industry leaders like Felipe, working in a bank, super rich, earns millions of dollars every month, and just come here for fun. And then there are the what where I do not agree with LinkedIn when they actually pay creator fund to buy creators, because these people that they brought in are all super popular on LinkedIn already. They're like 50,000 followers. I'm like, come on, they don't need your help. They don't need your funds. But anyways, not the point. Another story for another day. But that's the way they work. They always work with influencers, because LinkedIn is nothing more than just a flow of information. It's always about that. It's always been that. And this is why, if you actually see, when you actually post a story that's in the same thread as an editor, you fall under his feed. And there's a special feed for that, because that's the backbone of LinkedIn. It's about disseminating stories or news from the top down. That is what LinkedIn is all about.
Oh boy, yeah, you are poor.
Wow.
Hey, but you got two very intelligent kids. Like, they are so amazing,
Yes.
so intelligent, and like, I don't know why this guy is into your dog, but
I am. I'm more. I don't know. I guess that's what I want to bring to this platform. I feel like, you know what, you're right. You are. This is a conduit of information, right? This is what this is. But my
you think
thing
the things
is,
we
though,
say are that original? I don't think so. We're just like echoing.
No.
Right.
But you're so going along those lines, though. This is why I say it's bipolar. If we are what you say we are, as you kindly described it, it's like they're trying to also do different things that are taking that flow of information and like spreading it everywhere, and not fixing the one thing right. Like they're like, hey, it's to me, like I said, it's they want to start one thing, and then it's like the shiny toy. Like, hey, we're gonna disseminate. We're gonna disseminate information in a certain way, but before we do that, hey, let's go over here real quick and hang up this poster, and then we'll come back to doing it. Oh yeah, by the way, we got to also frame that picture over there on the wall before we can finish building the rest of the house. So, like, for me, that's where I'm saying it's sort of crazy that when we again, you're saying this, you're saying it that that's a story for another day, but to sit down, they had a meeting somewhere and said, let's build $25 million into putting into this fund, instead of saying, let's focus on fixing the products that we have now or making them really well. You heard the jack of all trade and master of none.
And do what Apple did that time and cancel away 70% of their products and services just to bring Apple back to life again.
And what are they doing now?
They almost died at time. But the one thing is, you refer to LinkedIn like it's a functioning single entity. It is not. It is like literally 10 ADHD dyslexic kids running around, each on their own tethered string, tethered to Microsoft, who's like going like, what the hell am I doing with this? Why did I buy this company? They have to prove to me their worth, which is what Microsoft did to LinkedIn. Microsoft gave LinkedIn 3 years to prove their worth before they released it, because they said, I don't know what I'm doing with this. This is why LinkedIn had this campaign to push dwell time up. And this is why Microsoft only accepted the lost child, because Microsoft, for LinkedIn for once, for the first time, had a 23% increase in dwell time, which is a record increase ever. So that was the only time where the lost child was accepted in, but then they still don't know what to do with it, because it's not like any of the level of the stuff they have, which is so much higher.
Well, and you have to look at the ultimate goal and objective of LinkedIn. Now, specifically when it comes to live streaming, Gabe, you're comparing your personal goals and objectives to what LinkedIn's goals and objectives are, and also in comparison to YouTube. So let's think about YouTube for just 1 minute. YouTube is built for creators to make money off of ads. LinkedIn is built.
Yes.
Right. So LinkedIn is built off of networking and connecting people to one another, which has nothing to do with video or audio. So their primary sources of revenue have nothing to do with the video or the audio. It's simply our eyeballs on certain things. So now, when we have LinkedIn Live, we're actually doing a favor to them because we're getting the eyeballs to stick around so that they can use us.
This favor to them.
Yeah, exactly. We are a source of revenue for them, but they don't give us back any of that revenue because they don't have to, because we've never started with that business model. Like we didn't hop on doing LinkedIn lives with the expectation of getting paid. YouTube, the expectation is you grow and then you will get paid. And then YouTube has said we're going to pay you because it's this nice relationship. It's a two-way relationship. Whereas LinkedIn is just like, hey, you're here, you can bring us people, great. But here's our trade-off. Our trade-off is exposure, so that as an employee we can get a better job or get a raise or be labeled as a thought leader, or as a company we get exposure and visibility so that we get clients. Now, I'm not saying that that's fair or right, but that's what it's based on, because when you look at it, I think that there's room for both. I think there's room for some advertising so that dollars can be split with creators. That would actually help us to up our game, and it would incentivize us. Seb disagrees with that. I want to hear what Seb thinks.
You want LinkedIn to take one of his most profitable product and share it with you? Are you kidding me?
Right, exactly. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're on the same page there. That is what I would like to see happen, but obviously it wouldn't. Yeah,
I'd be like
I got
doing
you, Seb.
this.
Yeah. No, we are definitely on the same page there, my friend.
Well, and hey, maybe both you guys are right. You're both, maybe you're both of you guys are right. But my thing is, again, it's like saying, I want to be faithful. I'm just saying this as an example,
Mhm.
but I'd really want to know what it'd be like to sleep with that beautiful woman over there. Because you're bringing on, again, you're looking at influencers. You're bringing people on here that have no earthly idea of being on this platform if that's what you're concentrating on. I mean, my thing is this. If you're going after a TikTok creator that has 1.6 million followers, what do you want from them? What value are they going to bring to you here?
Bring the people in. Don't you get it by now?
That's what I'm telling you. The pretty woman over there in the corner with the nice red dress on. Like, that's the attraction. That's what I'm saying. You're
But Gabe,
here.
you'd be surprised how many people are on TikTok that are not on LinkedIn. And so again, it's all about the eyeballs. If they can bring the eyeballs over, then they can convert them. They have a gazillion different revenue streams. So they can convert them somehow, whether it's LinkedIn Premium, LinkedIn Learning, Sales Navigator. And think about kids who are just now starting to get real jobs. They want exposure, they want jobs. They'll be willing to pay $50 a month for LinkedIn Premium for access to learn and to display that certificate on their profile. So there's a huge audience on TikTok that has no
Yes. Okay.
access to
Thank you.
LinkedIn
Okay.
right
You
now.
guys are going right where I want it to go. Okay. This is where you want to, right where I want you to go with it.
Okay.
Okay. That's who the next market they're shooting for is for
Of course.
the next wave. But what are those people already used to? They're already used to seeing what's on TikTok, what's on YouTube, what's on Instagram, and everything else. They know that if I'm going to attract that audience, because again, you got the CEOs, CFOs, you got all these people with really good money, but they're also older in that older age bracket. Like, we're in our late 40s, most of us. Like, they're trying.
Excuse you?
Okay, maybe
I just turned 40. What the hell?
You just
I'm
turned 40.
21, thank you.
Yes.
I have no idea what
Right.
you're talking
Okay,
about.
but again, how many 18 to 26-year-olds do you see on this platform?
But here's the thing. Because they want jobs and they want money, they will adjust.
Listen, all I can say is this. Everyone has to grow up one day.
Right.
Everybody has to grow up one day. Not everyone can be a Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Not everyone
Yeah.
can make it work like that. They all have to grow up one day. They all have to give up their dreams of being an Amazon live broadcaster and make a shit ton of money, like 5 figures, 6 figures. I'm not kidding. I actually heard it live.
Right.
And And I actually fell for it too, because I went in and I was like, oh my God, yeah, that set of going live equipment, I would need the whole set too. And I was like, but $1,000 later, I was like, what the hell just happened? I heard him on Clubhouse. He wasn't even him. I saw someone on Clubhouse. You're talking about live equipment, like going equipment for going live. And then I was like, oh, he said that this guy at the bottom is actually someone to follow on YouTube because he's got this very good network there. I'm like, all right, went in there. I'm like, oh my God, he's got great products. And ching, I'm like, what? Oh, what? I just broke now. Like, what the hell happened?
All right.
That
Then
was
the
like so fast.
invoice shows up and you go, man, what the hell just happened to me?
And then delivery comes in. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I went a bit too far. Maybe a
Okay,
whole
but
set
then,
is
hey,
not a
look,
good idea.
but
Yep.
again, maybe there are a few of us here that are, I don't know, we're the exception, not the rule to like what it is. I just feel like if I'm not meant to be on this platform, then maybe I need to reevaluate like what it is to
No.
go forward
Why are
with
you
this.
here, Gabe? Why are you here? Why are you here on LinkedIn?
Why? Because
Yes.
because I love the people here. Like the only the
Okay.
only thing that keeps me coming back here, and I'm going to tell you this is just honest, is the relationships of people that I develop here. Because if it wasn't for anything else,
Yeah, but it's more to it than that, though, Gabe. Because let's be frank, you can make money from people on LinkedIn as well. So there are good relationships with people, but I think that there's money to be made here too. Otherwise, why
Totally.
stick around? You know?
mhm. I mean,
There can be many reasons to stick around, but what's
I'm
your
not
goal on
monetizing. I'm
LinkedIn?
not monetizing this here, and I don't plan to.
Oh,
For
that's your
me, for
that's your.
me, it's people.
Even your kid is frustrated at the back.
Look, why do you
but
look?
haven't you gotten leads from LinkedIn too, though? Those leads count because they fuel your business.
You're
They
not
funnel.
looking for them. You're going to see them.
Look, this is what I'm saying. I have other streams to find. Like there are other ways that platforms that are built for this. So when I go on Amazon, when I go on Walmart, when I go on
True.
TikTok and everything else, those are platforms that I know that are going to be able to monetize on. That's all I want to do there. Honestly.
Have fun trying to monetize on TikTok. They pay less than anyone else in the market at the moment.
But it's a revenue stream, and when you have 7 different revenue streams bringing in, even a small residual like that, or even getting a small residual from a YouTube channel, it
Okay.
fuels.
FYI, YouTubers, the ones who make it big, are not making it because of the ad spends. They're not making it because of the little bit of money that's coming in from the ads. They're making the biggest bucks from brand deals, from collaborations, from product representation,
from
affiliate marketing.
But how do you think that's happening on those platforms though? Those other platforms are building
exposure.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I come here for a different reason. People tell me I should be prospecting and lead gens and everything else. My objective here is not clients and money.
Yeah, but I think you just missed Seb's point though. Exposure. So you still get the exposure here. Every time you go live, there's exposure. Your catalog of shows
Gabe?
you do here every day is exposure. That is building your vid cred, so to speak, right?
Yes,
so now you're real
But
gangster
my thing
in the
is
vid
this
arena.
again. I'm going to mention this again. If I'm doing this here and I'm not getting what I need to get out of this, if it's strictly...
You're not just doing it here.
No, I'm not just doing it. I'm doing it everywhere else. Okay, exactly.
Yes, good. Thank you.
But you're doing it everywhere simultaneously, so this doesn't add any much more stress to you. So you're doing it everywhere else simultaneously, which is smart, but it increases your exposure.
It does.
Professional exposure.
I feel like Seb and I are ganging up on you right now. Wait a minute.
And I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
No, I love this. I actually do. Because then it gives, again, this is a whole nother perspective of how I see things and how other people see things. Like there are some influencers that won't touch this platform.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually do wish that the platform would do what it is that you wish it would do too, Gabe. But I also understand why they take the direction that they take, because it makes business sense.
Yeah, because I when I try to talk to other influencers from other platforms that do have high numbers and volumes, like, that's for old people. That's what they tell me. They say
that's not true. I'm working with 2 influencers from other platforms who are coming into LinkedIn because
but I'm going to show you though conversations that I've had on on Clubhouse rooms. I mean, these are people that are having, again, large numbers, and they have really great like growth on other social media platforms, and I come on and they say, "What do you do?" Oh, well, I'm a LinkedIn live streamer, and I create. They laugh at me.
Well, no.
The
But
biggest.
understand, Gabe. Here's the real issue. So let's just break it down. So on YouTube and all the other platforms, you make money by simply creating content. Then after you create the content, you can get brand deals and affiliate links. Now, if you want to, you can create a course or something else that's a digital product.
Mini
However,
course,
on
yeah.
LinkedIn, in order to make money, you have to create some sort of a digital product to sell to people or have some service that they want. So your customer acquisition on LinkedIn is a whole lot higher. There's more work to do on LinkedIn to get a customer than there is on YouTube, which is why a lot of them don't want to come over here.
Gabe, I can give you 3 business ideas that you can implement tomorrow and make money immediately.
Okay.
And you mostly, I'm not going to do it because you're already earning enough.
Can you share the drink, Felipe?
Yes. Can you?
I'm
Yes.
thirsty too. I'm a little parched.
I'm thirsty here. Felipe, are you getting me a beer too? You see,
But
you are such a god in live streaming. You are actually live editing the scene in front of us, which is such a pain. I would even have done it by hand, like shaping the 3 boxes. And I'm like, beep this shit. Like, I'm just going to go for the layouts, the setups that's done there, you know? Like, ain't nobody got no time for this. I mean, are you kidding me? So you did this, people will pay shitload of money for this. You just have to do a workshop, a Zoom live workshop, and I bet you people will pay for you. Maybe not in the beginning because you need to market it properly, and I know you're not the best at marketing.
No, I'm not.
Happy to help you. Just saying, happy to help you. But you cannot blame the platform when you don't implement and design customer journey that ends up in your pocket, because the platform is not responsible for that.
No,
Right.
it's not.
And
You're
that's
a
where I
big
was
boy
going
now.
with.
It's not.
No, it's
I
not.
totally get that. That's why I say, understanding that though is why, like, where I need to go focus on those platforms that do though.
None of the platforms are doing that. They just give you a little bit of money, which is
No.
a very little bit based on what they're
Again,
making
I
of.
just mentioned 3 of them that do. There's one called
Very
Amazon
little.
Live. There's one called Walmart that's starting theirs. Live Scale has another one.
I would love to see you
Yeah,
selling
but
Walmart
think about
stuff.
it. It's enough to incentivize you to keep making content. For some of it, what Seb is saying is you're not going to make a huge living off of just the ad revenue, your share of the ad revenue. You still need to build other things like affiliate links and creating some digital products. But what it does do now, Gabe, what it does do though is it gives you multiple income streams, which is something that we all want and or need. So I will say that.
That's true. I will
Oh
give
God, I've
that.
been serious for way too long now. Hold up.
I know. I'm not used to this. Like, what's wrong with this, Rob?
Okay,
I don't like this version. It's a bit scaring me. It's
this is
scaring me a little
scary
bit.
to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels like I'm at one of his seminars now. I'm going, oh my god, he's gonna.
His seminars are expensive. You know that, right?
Yes, they are. when it's actually the real him though. I don't know that thing. Another story. Yes. No. You guys, look. Honestly, you have like really told me a lot of things that I already know. Like, but again, just for me.
Why are you not taking action on it?
Why? Well, because yeah. You want to talk about a story for another day? That's a story for another day because, well, you know what? Screw it. My personal life is not allowing me to do it right now.
No. That's not an invitation to share your personal life. That's not what I'm going
exactly.
for.
That's what I'm saying.
No. We're not going down that road. I know what happened. So the main thing is, I know life's tough, and I know we all go through shit, which is why we have LinkedIn as a platform where there are real people supporting one another. I have spotted 4 people on this platform when they posted something that's shouting for a cry for help, and referred them to my therapist, and they got the help they needed before they did something crazy.
Oh wow.
4,
Okay.
and this is just on LinkedIn, and I'm saying LinkedIn, if anything at all, is a place where you can make real friends.
Yes. Oh no. What do you think? I said I'd come back for that. That's why, like, if I would never leave this because it's probably been the biggest thing in my life, like that has changed everything for me. It's why I never will abandon this
Agreed.
platform, but it's also why I'm also fire and brimstone about it, because I love it so much. I honestly do. Like if I could just breathe, live, and exist here and find all the things that I
But you
could,
can.
and I never
Right.
would, and I never would.
It's just
And
not done for you, that's the only thing you're whining about.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, it's
Look,
true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I went from zero revenue to making a okay living because of this platform, and it's still growing. So you can definitely make money because in 2020 I made less than zero. You know,
You know,
the amount of money I made would make you laugh because it was the pandemic, and I'm a freaking trainer who goes out in person and trains people. So, the shift was sudden. So this platform is full of opportunity if you can figure certain things out. I still haven't figured it all out yet, right?
That's the
But
whole
if
potential of it. It's never
Right. It's full
done.
of opportunity, man. And one of the reasons it's full of opportunity, though, is because of the people. And I think that's why people need to be on this platform. You have people who are
That sounds like marketing there.
smart and kind and knowledgeable and willing to share that with you, but you also have people who spend and consume. So you create a
Totally.
connection with people and they will open their wallets and spend their money. And what better
Invest.
platform to be
Invest.
on?
then
Yeah, they will invest.
they
You're
will
right, Seb.
invest.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. They will invest in
They were,
you.
yeah, in the adult terms.
Thank you, Seb. I like that. Thank you. So, if you would like to invest in a child today, I have a few for sale
If
for.
you would like
No,
to
I'm just
invest
I
in
have
your
4.
future, please sign up with Gabe on his. Oh my
because I
God! How did
believe
this
that
go
children
south
are
so
our future.
fast?
Look, I believe
Because
that
that's what
children
happens
are our
when you
future.
stab.
Let's teach them well and let them lead the way.
My life
Now, I
is
am a
almost.
49-year-old kid, so if you would like to invest in my future, you can send the money to
That's right. Sign me up, and then what is it? 25 for stab.
Sounds like a scam.
19.99 per month. Who was
19.99
that?
per.
Sally Struthers,
Sally
right?
Stra- yes.
You too can invest in.
No, honestly though, I have a lot of got what you guys have talked about are things that I've considered moving like into what I want to do in the next year. That's why I'm taking time off after this year is done and I finish complete 100 episodes. So
You haven't finished 100 episodes
not
yet?
yet, not yet. This is
Now
episode.
he's a slacker, man.
I
He's
am.
only on like 99.
This
Oh my
is
God! I did that like so
Slacker.
long
this is
ago. Like
69.
that's when I
Well,
learned I need exactly 7 minutes to roll out of bed and get on live and look semi decent.
so this
7 minutes.
well, you
That's
guys
all
should
I
be
need.
blessed. This is episode 69. So you guys are 69 episode.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Yes, I am.
This is a family show.
This is not a family at all. It's never
Your
like
kids are behind you. This is a family show, for God's sake.
A family show today.
it's the most unfamily show that you're gonna find.
It's unfiltered.
It is unfiltered, and but no, this has been great. This is actually a lot of stuff that I will go back and actually listen to. I am kind of introspective in sort of these things, and I do love shenanigans and having a good time, but I do come here to also learn. And you
You
guys
probably shouldn't listen to anything that I say. I mean,
I speak rubbish all the time.
Well, I think
I
there
don't
was
even understand
times
the
that,
things I say.
like, I think you guys are like me. You have times where you black out and stuff does actually make sense. Like when you're talking.
that's only after a shot of tequila.
Only when I black out? Jeez.
Where your kids go, "Ah, I don't exactly remember what I said, but it sounded great. Thank you." Like, I do have those moments. Like people say, "Man, that was
Speaking from
deep."
experiences.
Yes, people. Well, yes, in mine experiences, whatever it is, I do get a few of those sometimes where like people like, "You went deep," and I was like, "I did." Wait, how deep did I
That
go?
sounded so wrong. That sounded so wrong all of a sudden.
I
We
don't-
are going
Okay.
off topic here.
You know what? Everything is really going downhill, just real fast. Gabe is talking about going deep, and
Okay, you're just repeating everything he's saying. That's not helping.
I know it's not helping at all. You're actually making my mind go even further. No.
Could it
Okay.
could it really go further down?
Oh, trust me,
Your mind, that is your mind.
my mind
Not a
can.
sentence. Standards can
Well,
drop.
Gabe used to be a writer, so it could go further down.
way further down.
The
So-
writer
way down.
for like
So
the
I was a script writer. I
for
was a freelance script writer for movies and short film.
which kind
So
of movies and what kind of short films?
exactly. My mind can go a lot deeper.
Hmm. I thought so.
So yes, and thank you for sharing
Yes,
that.
Felipe.
Oh, Felipe, you're right.
The down chart is perfect for
Mm.
what we've been doing here. So, all right, guys, we are coming on the an hour and 45-minute
God.
mark. And I know it's been
Really?
like
Wow.
it hasn't been that quick. That's how things happen around in my world. But I do want to thank you, Seb, for coming on and jumping on so quickly, playing the mystery guest game with us. That was pretty amazing. And of course, Mr. Robert Barry
Wow.
himself for coming on here and always being a wonderful, wonderful sport to just go with the flow.
Robert Barry, I know you.
I know
No,
it sounds familiar,
you
don't it?
No, I know you. I've been in one of your live shows before. You were interviewed by Chu I forgot his name.
Juma Bannister?
Juma. Yeah.
Juma, yeah.
Juma. Oh yeah, Juma. Yeah.
You were in his show when I was there. You were talking
Yeah,
about
you were there.
marketing stuff. Yeah. You look so different. What the hell happened to you? You look good. I mean, you look good. You look good, different. Like better. Like no, like you look good. Like
You know what?
sorry.
Wow.
I appreciate that. I probably had a lot more hair on my head, and I didn't have the
Yes.
gray. Yeah.
I think it's time to end the show.
It is time to end the show. Okay, guys. You guys are free to go. I'm going to go to our NC note and make a mention when. Thank you guys again for so much. All right, folks. It's been a wonderful Saturday bonus show. I'm hopeful that you guys took something out of this. I know I did. A lot of things that I got to listen and hear different perspective on that I didn't have for myself, and that's kind of wonderful. So learning from two really great individuals. Please go connect with both of them. If you're not, reach out to Mr. Sebastian Ong. Well, you might have to wait a few more weeks until he's done with his project, but when you do and you start seeing his content, or even go check out some of his past content, why do I gotta stop there? Go check out what he does. He's also a lot and very active on Clubhouse if you're over there as well. And again, check out Mr. Robert Barry. He has not only the content that he does, but then he does a lot of live stream shows as well. Please go check out the replay that he had of his show, Good Morning LinkedIn, that he does on Saturday with Miss Doreen Benamur. And they do a wonderful live show presentation. Really great stuff. And of course, I do want to mention again, guys, will we be back Monday evening? Oh, excuse me. You guys did not hear any of that. Let me go that one more time. Tune in Monday evening, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Our guest will be Robert Bever. Again, he is the founder of RBL Partners. He is a business trainer for both nationally and internationally small business owners and entrepreneurs. We're going to talk about his business development journey on Monday evening. So, woo! Hopefully, you guys will tune in. It's been a wonderful week. We wrapped it up on a really, really high note today. I thought last night was great. Tonight was great, even better. And I did. Okay, cool. All right. At least you guys heard that. All right. What else can I say? Except thank you. And we're going to end the show like we always do. So be well, stay well, live, love, and serve like no one else, and you will change the world around you, folks. So until then, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, depending on where you're at. And hopefully see you here Monday evening. So until then, goodbye, everybody.